Welcome, friends, to a new video and a new inspiring story. Today with an unparalleled story of patience. Yes, we're talking about the old man and the mountain. Buckle up, guys, and let's go. There was an old man who lived in a small village at the foot of a tall mountain. The old woman lived alone and carried out her daily chores as a quiet routine. She loved walking in the mountains and enjoying the beautiful nature and tranquility that the mountain provided. One day, the old woman decided to climb the tall mountain that had long intrigued her. She dressed warmly, packed some food and water, and then began her trek toward the top of the mountain. Walking was easy at first, but as time passed, the method began to become more complicated and difficult. The old woman encountered difficult terrain and steep slopes. But she did not give up, but continued to rise with the strength of her will and determination. After hours of continuous climbing, the old woman felt extremely exhausted and tired. She wanted to give up and return to the village, but her steadfast heart and determination did not allow her to give up. The old woman continued to climb very carefully, and when she felt frustrated and weak, she would stop to breathe and regain her strength before resuming her journey. The old woman finally reached the high peak of the mountain. It was a stunning, picturesque sight. I had a wonderful view of the surrounding landscape and felt proud and happy to achieve this great achievement. However, when she looked around, she noticed that there was another mountain near her that seemed higher and more challenging. Despite the fatigue and difficulties she faced in climbing to the top of the first mountain, the old woman decided to face a new challenge and explore the second mountain. The old woman began her journey to the second mountain. The climb was more difficult and challenging than I expected. The old woman encountered steep rocks, narrow passages, and dangerous terrain. She stumbled several times and suffered minor injuries, but she did not stop. She quickly recovered herself and continued climbing. After strenuous efforts, the old woman finally reached the top of the second mountain. She was pleasantly surprised that she was able to overcome the challenge and reach the top. She felt deeply proud and very happy that she had surpassed her personal limits and verified her ability to endure and challenge. Hence, the old woman realized that life is a continuous journey of challenges and overcoming them. There will be no real success without challenges and difficulties. The old woman became a symbol of strength and determination. And her story inspired others to strive towards their goals and achieve them despite the difficulties. The old woman returned to her village, and her story became the focus of people's talk. Everyone learned through her story that there are no limits to their abilities, if they have the will and determination. People began to pursue their dreams and new challenges, inspired by the old woman's courage and fortitude. Thus, the story of the old man and the mountain continued to live on, inspiring people to excel and overcome difficulties, and reminding us that we are capable of achieving the impossible, if we have enough will and determination. Let's go to today's question. Did the old woman reach the top of the mountain, yes or no? Write your answer below the video in the comments box. Thank you for listening and following. I ask you to subscribe to the channel to receive all new updates because we tell wonderful stories here. Bye.